Alright, I'm going to try this again. I've been trying to record my voice over the trails and I just keep having problems. So I'm not real good at video editing, and I guess I'll just kind of talk while I watch myself ride down the single track trail. My buddy's behind me right now. He's letting me lead the way. I'm kind of more of a risk taker. I try to go down the hills without applying my brakes, but there are sections where it makes it almost difficult and nearly impossible without wrecking to, avoid your brakes. But this trail is a lot of fun. This is Copperhead. We picked it up from Sidewinder, which is the trail at the base of the parking lot where you are viewing the dam from Lake Hope. So if you ever go to Lake Hope and you're on the dam side of the parking lot, there's a trail called Sidewinder that takes you up to Copperhead. Or you can drive that road all the way to Grouse Point, which is past the campground on the dam side, and park at Grouse Point and pick up Copperhead from there. Copperhead's a 7.2 mile trail. Sidewinder's a 2.5 mile trail. There are many custom loops you can make. There's a Bobcat Trail, Yosemite Falls, Wildcat. All of those trails are pretty amazing. In fact, I think one of the best downhill trails at Lake Hope is probably Yosemite Falls. Although Wildcat and Bobcat are very fast as well. Copperhead is a more tame version of those. It rides the ridge. It does kind of go down in the valley once in a while, but not all the way down like Yosemite Falls. So you can pick up those trails, from Copperhead. Copperhead basically is the entirety of the park, and then there's all those trails off of it. And it's a great time to get out and see the wildlife. Right now, early spring. I'm going to continue to make these videos as spring blossoms. I'm curious to see the green and the colors and all the wildlife, and hopefully I can capture some on video. There is a section right up here, I believe, where I run over a snake. I'm coming around the switchback and I'm going pretty quick. I couldn't stop. There's no way I could stop, and I kind of just ran him over. And I scream out. It scared me. I think it was right around here. But anyway, there is wildlife you should try to avoid at all costs. I've had encounters with squirrel and deer and things like that. Never hit anything. But the snake was just right in the middle of the trail, and it looked as though it was going to try to strike my bike. Happened so fast. Anyway, these sections here at Copperhead, they're very well maintained. However, you'll have some roots and mud. What are they, like mud holes that you think you can just pass no problem, but sometimes they can cause quite the issue. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments or any tips on how to edit my videos, anything like that, just let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the trails. This is kind of the end of Copperhead, or no, let me recorrect myself. This is the kind of the halfway point of Copperhead coming up. It comes to a picnic table, and there's a ability to take the trail to continue Copperhead or to split off and take Bobcat or Wildcat. All of those are great choices. It just kind of depends what you want. I know that going Wildcat back from this spot where we're about to be is probably one of the biggest uphills you're going to deal with. Maybe that's Bobcat. I'm having trouble forgetting, but regardless, there are some very steep up and down hills out here in Zaleski, and they are a ton of fun and definitely great exercise. So if you ever have the chance to get out to Lake Hope, do it. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's the first time I've kind of added my voice and my music at the same time. I think I'm getting a little bit better at video editing, but I'm not sure. I don't want to put a bunch of time into it as far as the video editing, because I'm more doing this to keep myself in shape and keep myself active. So I find that if I kind of commit to posting these videos, it keeps me focused on getting out there and getting in nature. And I want nothing more than to, you know, deal with my own issues through physical, you know, activity. And mountain biking, I found, is probably one of my funnest activities that I can do. If you want to see different screen or different views or videos or whatever, just let me know. I think right here I'm looking for my friend. Oh, that's where I hit the snake. So if you rewind it a little bit, there's a snake over there. And I'm seeing if he screams out or if he sees the snake at all. And he actually didn't see it. So that was, you know, a question I was curious about. Anyway, this is kind of the last section of Copperhead, and I didn't videotape a really cool rock formation that you have to climb up on the trail. It's kind of difficult. It's uphill as well as it's technical uphill and a switchback, so there's quite a bit going on. Anyway, hope you get out there on the trails and have some fun. Have a great day.
Whoa.